Good everyone, my name is Graphics. Today we want to look at another aspect in mathematics which is called Binomial Theorem. In algebra, we frequently encounter some expression consisting of two terms. Terms like saying in the form of a plus b, right? So when you expand this term, one of the ways you can expand terms like this probably to the power of any value, let's say n. So such expression is being expanded using binomial theorem, right? So now this is called the power, right? Or we'll call it the index. Is that okay? Now, what we're looking at now is, when we have x plus y to the power of 2, that means my index here and power here now is now 2, right? If we expand this, we will know very well that it will give us x squared plus 2xy plus y squared, right? And also we know very well that if you expand s plus y to the power of what? Of 3, we'll be having s cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus y cubed, and so on and so forth. What about in some cases where we have x plus y to the power of what? 15. You know how problematic this kind of expansion will give us. So that is where our binomial expansion or binomial theorem comes in. It makes our expansion easier, right? So what we're looking at today will be the Pascal Triangle. Right? The Pascal Triangle is used to get the coefficient of expansion. Right? When I mean coefficient of expansion now, is like, since we have xy, the coefficient of xy here is what? 2. Right? The coefficient of x squared y is what? 3. So coefficient is the figure that is close to a variable, right? So we want to see how we can get our Pascal triangle. Now first of all, you draw a triangle and divide this triangle into as many parts as you can divide it into, like this. So we'll have something like this. Now at every ending you put 1. At every ending you put what? 1. You put 1 at every ending. At every ending here you put 1. Okay. Now we have 1 here and we have 1 plus 1 here on the same line. So 1 plus 1 will give us 2 in between. So we have 1, 2, 1 on the same line. 2 plus 1 will give us 3 here, and 2 plus 1 will give us 3 here in between, and they are on the same line. 1 plus 3 will give me 4. 3 plus 3 will give me 6. 3 plus 1 will give me 4. 1 plus 4 will give me 5. 4 plus 6 will give me 10. 6 plus 4 will give me 10. 4 plus 4, 1 will give me 5. 1 plus 5 will give me 6. 5 plus 10 is 15. 10 plus 10 is 20. 10 plus 5 is 15. 5 plus 1 is what? 6. And you can keep on like that, right? So the first one that has 1, we say the index is the power here. It means the power. So when n is equal to what? 0. Then when the index, the power is 0, our coefficient will be what? 1. What it means that if I have x plus y, right? X power 1, I'll also be having just x plus y, right? So what's the index of x? 1. What's the index of y? 1. So that's what it means here. Now the next one, my n is equal to what? 1. When my n is equal to 1, we have to index, which is what we have here, right? So the next one, when my n is equal to what? 2. So if it's equal to 2, like what we have here, our coefficient of x squared here is 1, which is what? 1. Xy is 2, which is what we have 2, and y squared is 1, which is what we have 1, and so on and so forth. So we have n equals to 3, n equals to 4, n equals to 5, n equals to what? 6. Is that okay? So what do you notice here? Whenever we are having a power of 1, we're having 2 expansion. A power of 2, we're having 3 expansion. A power of 3, we're having into 4 places. So you get to understand as we move further, right? So let's take this example now. If I have x plus y all square, right? What I'm going to do is this. My first value, I'll write my x to the power of 2. My last value, I'll write my y to the power of 2. So since it's 2, if you look at the n equals to 2, it means I need 3 of them, right? So the center guy will just give me x, y. So complete need to be what? To be 3. Right? So if you look at this, this is 1, 2, 1. So the first one is 1, second one is 2, third one is what? 1. And we're adding them all together. So we're going to be having x squared plus 2xy plus what? Y squared. Right? So what simply means here is, if I have another one that says x plus y to the power of what? 3. What you do here is, what it means is just, what would the other one? We have x, y, 1 plus x, y, 2 plus x, y, 3 plus x, y, 4, as you can see this, right? So the first one, my x has 3, right? My y have 0, so x will decrease, y will increase. So we have x2, x1, then x0, y will increase, y1, y2, yz, y what? y1, y2, and what? y3. So this will now give me x cubed, n to the power 0 is 1, right? Plus x square y plus x y square, right? Plus x to the power 0 is 1, then we have what? Y cubed remaining. So this will now give me x cubed plus x square y plus xy square plus y cubed. So the quotient of power of 3 is 1, 3, 3, 1. So I'll put my 1 times x cubed will give you x cubed. 3 times this will give my 3. I'll have my 3. So this is like saying 1, 3, 3, 1, right? This is like saying x cubed plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cubed. So this is my expansion, which is what we have here, right? So let's just take another example again as we move. This example, if I have x here, x plus y to the power of what? 4. Now if it's 4, I'll take xy in 5 places because the power is 4, so I'll add 1 to it. So I'll have x, y, this is 1. I'll have x, y, this is 2. I'll have x, y, this is 3. I'll have x, y, this is 4. I'll have x, y, this is 5 because it is 4. You look, when it is 2, add it into 3. When it is 3, add it into 4, and so on. Now, this is positive in between here. Everything, right? Positive in between. So the x will be 4 and the y will be 0. The first guy will be 4 and the next one will be 0. So x will be decreasing. So we have x is 4, x will be 3, x will be 2, x will be 1, x will be 0. Then what is y? 0 will increase from 0. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we proceed, x4, x raised to the power 4 will still give me my x4. N raised to the power 0 is 1. So I'll write my 1 plus s cube, y raised to the power 1 is what? Y, plus s square, y square, plus s raised to the power 1 is what? Is x, y raised to the power 3 is what? Y cube, plus s raised to the power 1 is, s power 0 is what? 1, y raised to the power 4 is what? 4, y4. Now from here we'll be having s4 times 1 will give you s4 plus s cube y plus x square y square plus x y cube plus y4. So you go to the one that the index is equals to 4, which is this, since the power is 4. So we have 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So this is 1, the next one is 4, this one is 6, this one is 4, this one is what? 1. So if we move forward, 1 times x4 will be x4 plus 4s cube y plus 6s square y square plus 4xy cube plus y4. So this is what? My expansion. Is that okay? Now the question you'll be asking yourself, sir, what about we have negative sign? Now let's take that as an example, and I'll use x5 for instance now. So the next one that we'll move forward to will be this, and that will be x5, x minus 5, right? So we'll move there. So we'll have x minus y to the power of what? 5. Now look at what I want to do here. If I'm expanding this, I'll take it into 6 places because the power here is 5. So I'll be having x, y, 1, x, y, 2, x, y, 3, x, y, 4, x, y, 5, right? And x, y6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because the power is 5. I'll move it to 6. Power is 6. I'll move it to 7. Now watch. The first guy is here, so what you see is this minus y. So I'm going to place my minus where the y is because the y has minus close to it. Are we good? The y has minus close to it because the owner of the minus is the y. Right? So the first one will be 5, x gain 5, y is 0, just like the way we did previously. So we'll start decreasing the x. So from x we'll be having 4, we'll be having 3, we have 2, we have 1, and we have 0. Why the y will be increasing? This will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 3, this will be 4, and this will be what? 5. Now the next thing we'll do here is this. If we rewrite this, this will be x to the power of 5. N to the power 0 is what? Is 1. Right? Don't forget we have plus in between everything here. We have plus here. Now the next thing we'll do here is this. I told you earlier in my previous video that when you have a negative value that has a power and the power is odd number, your value always remain negative. So because of that, this is my minus, we multiply this my plus, it will become what? Minus. So I'll be left with what? x4y. Right? Now when you have a negative value that the power is even, the negative will turn to positive no matter how big the power is, as long as it is what? Even. So this is negative, so the positive will not change. So I'll be having s cubed, I'll have y squared. Right? So the next one is odd number, power is 3, so the negative affect the positive because the power is odd. So I have minus here, so I'll be having x squared, then we have y cubed. Then the next one, minus y raised to the power 4, the 4 power here is even, so the negative will not affect it. It will be plus x y 4. Now the next one is this is negative and the power is odd, so the negative affect this positive here, so it become minus. So x raised to the power 0 is 1, then we have 1, then we have what? y5. So from here we'll move forward. This will now give me x5 times 1 will give me x to the power of 5 minus x to the power of 4y plus s cubed y square minus s square y cube plus x y4 minus y5. Now I'll now go to the one that the index is 5 on my Pascal triangle, and that is 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So here will be 1, right? So we have 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1, right? And this will now give me x5, anything multiplied by 1 will give you what you have, minus 5x4 y plus 10x cubed y square minus 10 plus 5x y4 minus y5. So this is expansion. So what do you notice? It is alternating, minus plus minus plus minus, right? So this is what we're having when you have negative sign. So we'll solve more examples and we see how it goes. Now let's take this example again. Now look at this other example. We have 3x minus y squared to the power of 4. What you have to do is we are going to take them separately into 5 places. So I have 3x into bracket minus y squared. Alright, so this is 1. I will come again. I'll do the same thing here. 3x, close the bracket, open another one, minus y squared, close the bracket again. I'll come again. 3x, close the bracket, open another one, minus y squared, close the bracket here. I'll come again. 3x minus y squared, close the bracket, come again. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 3x bracket minus y squared. So you do it into 5 places because this is 4. Now what do you notice? The first one will be 4, second will be what? 0. So this first one will be decreasing. So this will be 3, this will be what? 2, this will be 1, and this will be what? 0. Why this will be increasing? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have positive in between them. They are all adding each other. Now we move forward. From here, this is essentially saying 3 to the power of 4 and s to the power of 4. Everything here is what? 1, because this power is 0. Plus 3 to the power of 3, x to the power of 3. Now this is odd number, right? And I say when they have any odd number, it will affect the power, the positive sign here. So here will become my negative. Don't make that mistake. So I'll be left with what? Y squared. Are we good? Now plus, don't make mistake. This y squared. This is we have minus y squared. It's like saying minus 1 times y squared. That's what it means. So it's not affecting the negative. Now plus y. This is even to the power, right? So this will be we'll be having 3. We're having 3 square x square, right? And we have y4 because 2 raised to the power 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. Now this is odd number now, so the negative affect this positive, so we have minus. So we're having 3x because 3x raised to the power 1 will give you 3x, and we're having y6 because 2 times 3 is what? 6. Now this other one too, everything here is 1 because it's raised to the power of 0, so we have plus what? Plus 1. Then even number, so we have y raised to the power what? 8. That's okay now. Now from here, this will give me 3 raised to the power 4 is 81. 81x4 times 1 will give you this, minus 3 raised to the power 3 is what? Is 27. So 27 x cube y square plus 3 raised to the power 2 is 9 x square y4 minus 3x 3x y6 plus 1 times y8 to give you y8. Now we'll start taking the coefficients. This is the power of 4. So we go to where 4 is, which is this. And that is, for the 4 here, we have 14641. So we have 14641. And that's what we have here. Right? So this is 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So if you start expanding them, 1 times 81 will give you 81 x 4 minus 4 times 27 will be 108 s cubed y squared plus 9 times 6 will be 54 x squared y4 minus 4 times 3 is 12 x y6 plus y8. So this is my expansion. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and share with friends and family. Thanks for watching.